Is it not loud enough, by the way, Shot?
Off to the races here, Karan.
Is this good?
Sliding in around the back. It seems like
Oh
they are
my
not prepared
god,
for this
not
at
this
all.
guy.
Crazy guy able to find
Anyone but this guy.
Suddenly things spiral out of control as the 1-2 tap.
This is a
comes in and
mismatch,
Munchkin
right?
needs a follow-up.
Yeah, who else? Karan there, gonna come up huge with a double kill. Had a few rough games here and there this stage, but if he can step up for Gen.G, they are going to be fearsome. The fragging power out of control. The double stack for RRQ going to be attempted. You've got some paranoia and a stake fight. That's it for Util.
Monyet able to find one, finds
Monyet.
two.
Comment?
Smooth sailing into now their anti.
If Yinsu is a bump, then I hope it's Crashies.
For Ash, Guardian for Karan, and a couple pistols. So willing to lose a couple players in this round, our Gen.G.
I don't know. Yeah, just all of you guys should fuck each other. Have a three-way. Fuck each other and fucking post it live.
And they're just checking, looking to see where's the stack. This is so common on these ecos, especially on Lotus, that maybe there's going to be a 4-1 somewhere. Munchin's going to go exploring.
Talking about one of those pistols, might be losing it here. Yep, Gen.G will be able to find that kill.
Why are people typing
down to 10 HP. The ghost can be picked up and passed over.
Why am I involved? I didn't consent.
You know now that likely the stack is going to be on A.
Today's not the day I get canceled.
That being said, Gen.G seems to think that maybe RRQ would have rotated off of that.
Today's not that day.
Being the player that they saw. Typically, Munchin's going to be on his own quite often for Gen.G. So that's not too bad of a read, but that's a good kill for Ash.
Gen.G trying to scale forward here off the back of the salvos. Find somebody there with that stun, but Texture still able to go ahead and find the headshot. Now sight's going to be turned in towards B. The blast back forward. It's going to be Foxy9 actually collecting the eliminations here. Sparrow, Lenti.
It's the best.
I mean, we have two of the most
Crashies hasn't made Toronto
players
yet
on stage with him and Monyet on the opposite side.
Oh, wow.
It's going to be Gen.G though, getting involved.
Nice
Statuesque,
start.
as always, but finds the headshot, and Texture gets taken down nice and early here in the round.
It's definitely quite the dichotomy between some of those players. Gen.G definitely very locked in most of the time. There's Monyet. Texture going to be vibing a bit more for you. Munchkin already tucked all the way up behind the door, listening for sound cues to try to make some reads for his squad and maybe see if he could catch anybody. Tries to get a little bit too far, but this drone gets cleared before it checks Munchkin's position. So again, they're setting up for the work
is not
now
going to Toronto, Vic is in M80, and Marv is kneeling for subs.
Exactly. Try to see if he can find a free pick. Ash is going to clear some space with the fade utility. That's going to bring out the response here from the Viper.
I'm just getting around, and Munchkin, he is swooping in closer and closer, and doesn't nearly have the transfer there on for a second, but Monyet able to put him down, and that's now going to be a player advantage here for the side of RRQ.
Crashies is going to Toronto, by the way. You don't know that, dude.
Look to deny a bonus conversion. Gen.G, however, forward into the site. Still a late lurk from Foxy9, but no one's swinging.
There's still a world
B.
where they
still has a potential for a backstab over at Waterfall, but you can see the ping coming down. It seems like they're reading this quite well.
It's pretty standard Gen.G. They want to get through and lurk onto your back when you're trying to get that
Verno's the only one
to go.
So far.
To hold him at bay there for the moment. Monyet holds off for just a little
Huge
moment there.
flank.
Foxy9 swoops in, is able to find the kill, brings it now to parity. 3v3.
Karen has to get one. Karen has to get one, and he gets two.
Karan, good for the transfer, and now just Crazy Guy left.
Has this guy ever been out of form? Has Karen ever been out of form?
He's just got no way to clear this out. We'll just slowly drift away, try to hold on to the weapon, but that's going to be a big bonus conversion for the side of Gen.G.
Oh, true.
As Fault Line will connect, it's going to be a little bit too shallow. And it's going to be Util in hand as Karan collects himself.
How old?
Jump is gone.
The revenge for the previous round there. Texture seeing that jump as well, knows that Cushy is going to be nearby. And as Karan just spraying him out, so able to go ahead find that one. Texture.
They were the best in their group.
At the same time, further damage dealt.
Guys, I think we all know group stage isn't the same as playoffs.
Thrifty is impossible.
They beat T1 and DRX. Okay, that's pretty good.
That rocket here for the next round as well.
Might be able to do some damage with this Bucky, but outside of that, you wouldn't expect anything too crazy. Stinger in hand for Crazy Guy, though. Sometimes that can get you a one and
Either
done.
way, this is Gen.G's pick, so it's not that crazy if they're losing.
We'll opt to back away. Texture, however, seems to favor his odds, and we'll just eventually go ahead and get the adjustment. Repeats for him. Crazy Guy dead.
Do you think there ever will be a Faker of Valorant?
Showstopper is available. Texture. Blast packing forward. Xpero here by himself.
Ah, shit. Does he die yet?
Spots him out right there in the smoke. And
I mean, Viper jiggling is fine, but once you're spotted, get the fuck out of there.
Sheer wall set up is going to alert.
You know he has Razor.
Coming in from behind. As Texture,
Oh my god.
Swing just manages
This is
to
already
plant
a
his
save.
feet and find Crazy Guy's head. And now,
This
given
is
that you
already a save.
have given this up with the shear wall, you have to call for the 3-player save. RRQ, just have to let Gen.G move
Listen,
up
I haven't
themselves.
watched a single RRQ game. You guys were the ones that are
There's
saying
also
they're
going to be a
insane.
timeout at the back end of this.
Well, and this is why when you hear people talk about some of the best
When will
duelists in the
Sam
world, this
restart
round right
streaming?
here is
I
why
haven't
Texture's
spoken to Sam
always
in like 5 days, I'm not gonna
conversation.
lie.
He just wins you around
'Cause
in
he was
his
on
own. Yes,
vacation.
he has the ultimate. Yes, he has the showstopper. But it's that follow-up kill into C Hall that really blows things open. I mean, of course, there's the protocols behind with the sheer wall and all that. But it's Texture winning you this round all by himself almost. I mean, just crazy good stuff from him. He looks really sharp today. I think in stage 1 in particular, Texture has looked back
Alright,
to
pause,
last year's form,
RRQ,
back
pause,
to
bro.
when he was just one of those guys.
Let's
who
just
was gonna
pause,
win
talk
you
about it.
Tons of rounds. Early rubble control or not, seeding it over. You know, do they reaggress into that space? How aggress into that space? Do they want to just get a kill and dip out like they did on the anti-eco? Do they want to control some of this territory to get Munchkin set up? Now,
I mean,
that poison cloud gonna land, so you know Munchkin is over here, but you don't know what's going to be on the back
So
side of it.
aggressive
That's what
by
makes
himself.
it so tricky. He's going to tuck himself into this corner again, but this time he
This guy
immediately
dies.
pops the door. He's
I think
letting them
Munchkin
know.
dies here.
So it's so hard to read.
By himself, bro.
Looking for the timing, tries to go out for it, but
No, bro,
Munchkin just too snappy. Gets the readjustment. Jemkin now dropped once again here. First casualty of the round. Manya Xpero considering a double face. and Munchkin still doing well to come away with a second kill there. Texture bounding forward, has the hot reveal, swings in.
These guys are taking both bomb sites at the same time.
Position, but Cushy similarly able to go ahead and catch Foxy9 off guard, but then Texture's still there on the site, swings in from behind.
Just play normal, bro. And the
Xpero
defense,
now
these
has
guys
to
are just gonna
clutch
win
this
the A
out.
fight,
Battle
then
recovers,
rotate
but he's
B,
just scraping
and then play heavy
forward.
seed late.
Texture,
Just keep doing that
We're
over
hoping to
fight.
stop yapping.
another
Win this A
classic.
fight, good,
Perhaps.
perfect.
All right. Well, Jemkin played for an early.
What do you think would be more
Okay,
effective
there's
at
no
cheering
B gap.
somebody up? A video of puppies or a video of
chilling.
just Texture freaking out?
Oh, for me, Texture.
All
I
right,
feel
this
like
is
it's- I feel
RRQ's
like it's
first round.
close.
Watch.
He
This is
like a
RRQ's first
puppy,
round. They
you're
played
right.
it well.
It is kind of. I mean, he's so excited about the smallest.
They have Yoru,
things.
Viper C,
The
Breach
video of him
B,
spilling coffee on his
ready to
desk
help
is
A,
really
and then 2A.
I need to see that one.
It's
Oh
so
wait, never mind. Maybe not.
Monyet spotted, but has he spotted Munchkin? Seems like yes. Slow down on the jiggle peeking. Cushy though, swooping forward, so maybe they don't have the read after all. Munchkin, ooh,
Nice.
doesn't anticipate the reposition. It's a nice little slide back
Okay,
from
do they
Monyet. Gets him out on a
Insta go
wider
C?
angle.
They don't. I like that.
So is able to trade
That is good
out.
discipline from these guys. They're going
That's
back A.
Tejo gone. A lot of your delay tactics. A lot of
no
your
Viper wall
retake
now.
potential. Not in hand here for the round.
Now you're just gonna have to
Wait,
try
he
to
didn't go
fight your way through
sight.
now. A lot of pressure on
Okay,
Ash
that's
to
fine.
set things
This is
up.
good. This is
Monyet
good. This is good. They open door, he flashes.
repositioning into the site.
Oh,
Set
reach
up
all.
here,
I
try
forgot.
to crunch off the back of this Rolling Thunder. If
It
they were
buys
gonna
time,
aggress.
but
yeah.
they can't play off the back of it here, so the stuns can be waited out, but there's going to be 20 seconds remaining in the
A
round
to B.
here for Gen.G.
A to B. A to
Just a hair
B.
too
A to
early
B.
from Crazy
Breach
Guy.
is the only one
Not
here.
spotting anything. Crazy Guy still kind of reading this late lurk.
Time though.
The pivot
No
into
way.
B. He's got a
No
bias,
way.
but
No chance
his
this guy
eyes
could be front
away
B.
from main. Foxy9 there to capitalize. The spike
No
now gonna be
chance he
planted.
thinks they could
Sparrow's
be a
gonna
guy front
banking
B.
that snake bite in, but loses his life. Jemkin now is asked to do it all. A 1v4 with Foxy watching the angle.
They had no
hitting
B
the
control.
To invest.
They literally, right at the moment, have 11 kills collectively on the side of RRQ. Texture has that for himself. They are just getting out-fragged and out-thought at the moment.
For sure. I mean, they are
Yo,
losing
can
a lot
y'all
of
wake me up for the Paper X game?
And then
Sure,
the
I'll scream on
follow-ups
the
at
mic
times
really
as well.
loudly for you.
Tuck 2 right behind the rock.
See, like, yo.
Boombot should. Oh, it goes deep. Checks behind Rebel.
One Boombot and a Viper wall
wide
takes
sheriff
away,
in
gets an
hand.
Omen flash
Well,
out.
util to check this.
These guys are
Actually
scared of him.
suspecting it, though. They know how much space they've given up on that C side of the map. They have eyes on it here for the moment. The sheer wall as well to protect as they push forward in towards A main and Rubble. Crazy Guy, fault line here at the ready. It's gonna be another slow going round, and right now Munchkin is actually in behind
the 2
Jemkin.
months.
Eyes turning back over. He's gonna catch a glimpse. Jemkin still unscouted. Texture
Okay,
bounding around,
okay,
does
okay,
fall.
this
Jemkin
game-
able to find that
this
head,
game
but
is over.
Charon is there for the trade
I'm sorry,
out.
this map is over. Let's just focus on.
Equalizes
Let's
it.
get. Let's
Now they're
get
just
our
gonna look to try to juggle these weapons away.
Help, help, help. That was my Texture impression.
30 seconds left.
Yeah.
Nah, no way, no way. 10-2 half.
Foxy's showing that
This is a minimum 10-2 half at best.
Perhaps. As he is continuing to hold this angle. Just keep these weapons out of hand. Crazy guy taken down. Swing out. Eventually finds the spray. Cushy gone.
One day there will be a team like T1 League of Legends and Valorant that will win every tournament with champs.
Drops it on the site and guarantees.
And then you fucking woke up,
for
bro.
Gen.G guarantees this flawless round over round play.
It's been crazy.
Anything is fucking possible, dude.
First shot.
Going out a little bit
Saying
wide
it's
there.
possible doesn't matter.
Texture able
It's
to
not
get
happening.
himself forward. He's one charge away from having that showstopper, an orb right here in front of him. See if he goes for the tap, and he will.
Do you wish you play against Gen.G?
obviously.
Well, you see, we did play against Gen.G and we 3-0'd them.
Texture just rounding back and gets forced
It was
into
a
the
major
open. This time the
tournament
off shot
soup,
does connect.
if
Nice
you
little
watched
setup
that.
there from Cushy with the
It was a while
Armageddon.
ago, so I don't know if you'd remember.
Pushes out the raise and they're able to capitalize. Kill is found. Steel Guarded now, however, going to be invested here on the side. Karon trying to swoop in off the back side of that one. Is unable to do so. And one yet over at Mound finds Munchkin. Best chance at a round.
What are you guys talking about?
RQ is found so far.
A tournament's a tournament.
As Karon takes aggressive space.
Nah,
Immediately
this
gets
is
a tap.
fucking
Looks for the
this is
transfer
just
for the
shit.
third.
This might
Cannot.
actually be a 13-0.
But what damage is dealt?
These guys are
2v3 now with Foxy.
These guys are either too warm, and RRQ just
TP forward. Vanya
no
basically
chance.
shoulder to shoulder, and Foxy. Some damage dealt, but kill not found. Paranoia going to be dodged out. Ash
is this gonna be the first
has
round?
to do it all. Spots the first.
Okay, they
Looks
got
for the
their first
transfer,
round.
but Cushy will stand tall. 13-0, no more. RRQ will get themselves online and on the board.
I'll
here in
get
round number
excited
9.
if they
This is just a
somehow make this
tremendous
8-4. If
counterplay
they can
here.
get to
Dicey. Gate Crash is set up in waterfall here for the moment. It's a Prowler. Waits it out, eventually clears it.
wow, they continue running into C.
This time Showstopper going to be sent in towards the
Wait,
back. Crazy Guy, however,
Crazy
he
Guy?
traded out. Texture
Crazy guy died?
dead before the rocket
trade,
can
though.
connect. Player
And they have
advantage
your
still
ult
gonna
for
be here
retake? They're chilling.
RRQ.
Spike planted.
Omen Flash and your ult.
Swap of the weapons. It's
Yeah,
Foxy
this is 8-4.
Play
Let's get an 8-4 going.
Expected timing, perhaps, but Ash gets two crisp shots, and Cushy and Xpero now suddenly eliminated. Tucks back around the corner. The fake out, leading the charge.
Nice.
The real thing, however, finding the kill. Double face
Nice.
coming in.
Well
One
played.
yet to collect. RRQ now finding their second round win.
All right,
What do you mean,
starting to get it
jinx?
together. Had to throw some ultimates there with Jemkin.
I was gonna say it, bad guys do, right? But obviously
Trouble.
Gen.G doesn't.
And that's going to be a TP forward by Karon. Dodge some of those bullets.
I see.
A lot of them connecting.
Paranoia at the ready.
Knows he's in there.
Maybe he's thinking about a smoke now.
Ooh, yo, Jemkin
We'll go ahead and
yo,
send
if
one forward.
RRQ
Gonna
doesn't
be
have a
broken,
good
double
year,
face out.
or a
Karon
good
gonna
split,
be taken down.
I guess a good year.
There's Cushy. Finds Texture.
An NA team
Another
can
great
get
start around here from
Jemkin.
RRQ. Op shot. Not going to connect this
speaks
time
English.
around. Foxy is able to go ahead and scale forward a bit. This flash not quite connecting. The shorty almost takes him down, but does not confirm the kill. Foxy with a sliver. Does manage to hold on. Munchkin similarly.
I guess he had no
Headshot.
choice.
Falls down to about half HP, but still does manage to go ahead and stay alive.
All right, yo, 8-4, 8-4, 8-4. Let's pray for an 8-4 here.
Collects the operator. He's going to go ahead and look to peek in at Waterfall. Holds the angle, and now readjust. Timing going to be found as the stun goes in. Ash able to dodge this one out. Salvos and everything thrown at him.
This guy looks
Sync
locked
may
in,
as well
though.
be chucked in. He just wants him to peek
No, this
the
guy's
angle.
scaring
Eventually
me.
he's
He
able to
actually
get
looks
to do
locked in.
so. As
Oh
Ash
my
looks to try to clutch this one out.
God.
Did he
To
hear it?
defuse. I don't think he has. It's just being held. Moniette, he's got the one way to try to play off of an Ash.
Gorgeous.
Cannot realign the spray. Damn.
Who is this guy?
Margins,
Who's
but
Ash?
RRQ. Nice little one taps.
Yeah.
Stun in, looking for the Armageddon, and that is Texture dead. A great little trap play off the rip here from the side of RRQ.
All Korean teams have an academy team?
See Munchkin and
How?
Cushy's going
How
to
can they even afford that
slowly
shit?
drift away. It's like, no, I'm not going to go for that again.
Foxy, good last time at predicting Jemkin's angle.
Your age is
Able to
showing?
jiggle
Stop.
it well enough. Doesn't seem he wants to push any further forward. Doesn't want to push his luck just yet. Maybe waiting for a little bit more space to be
League
taken
money.
at C. Still again.
No, I don't think they get paid. I don't think these teams get.
For now, although
Actually, I could be wrong, but I don't think these teams get paid like
over,
American
so
teams
this
do.
worked out pretty nicely for Gen.G. They're able to bait the drone out. Just a little bit of pressure, but that shot from
8-4.
Jemkin.
It's the tap of the door
8-4.
from Gen.G. In response to the stealth drone coming out that gives Jemkin the angle. Foxy unable to clear it previously.
Whoever said these guys turn up
Munchkin's
late was
shot going
completely
wide.
right.
3 players now left standing. just Karan with an ultimate, Ash dead means that you don't have that Nightfall.
Do you know how much they're paying
Flash
Gen.G's
gonna be
league
sent.
team?
Go ahead.
I
Keeps
know
the
league
lion's share
salaries are
of it, but
crazy.
he's got the quick exit from the gate
But
crash.
it's different for
Karan now gonna
Valorant, I
be TPing
assume.
into the back of a site, but Moniette is still holding A lobby with this Rebel control. Push out, snaps down, Munchkin dead. Now Foxy9 needs to try to work
That's like
his way
me
over
saying,
here, but
oh,
the
do you know how
op
much
has further
Envy's
reinforced the
or
position.
Counter-Strike team gets paid, or not Envy, but whoever.
And he's clutch for
Astralis.
Karan to get a 9-3 half. Otherwise, RRQ
G2.
dragging his back as much as
Yeah.
they possibly could.
Doesn't Riot
luck.
pay the same amount of money to
This
all
ain't gonna be
teams?
easy.
Certainly
Yo,
not.
you are out of the fucking
Looking behind
loop,
the
bro.
tree, but no
Why
one on
why
the
you bringing
approach
up
from that
Riot?
angle. Every single player from
Think Riot's
RRQ
paying
is
these
here
guys?
in the site. Peeks looks for the first one. The off scaling forward.
We're talking
finds
about
the tap
orgs,
on the
man.
one. Gets a shot into the shoulder of Jemkin, and in the end, RRQ will be able to go ahead
Okay.
and put 4 rounds here.
I'm
at the
running an
back
ad.
End of this half,
But
covering it as much as
don't let
humanly
that
possible.
distract you from the
Get ready
fact
to go
that we
on
now
the
have a
attack.
game.
Yeah, it's a phenomenal play once RRQ is able to get
8-4.
into that operator. That
They're about to
really
win
gave Gen.G
this
fits.
round.
So many of those opening picks.
8-4. I had to.
got in
It
the
was a
way
minute
of
away anyway.
RRQ.
I had
And
to,
it made
chat.
things
I had to.
really, really
I actually had to.
challenging.
Win streak here for the side of Gen.G.
Yeah, this chat moves way too quick sometimes. I can't lie.
Very much need to see them try to pick this one up. Jemkin working his way forward.
What do you mean I
But not gonna
retired?
Scout him.
Oh, if he
Sure
kept
makes
going.
it back around the opposite
Andre?
side of the wall and will
You know
just
something I don't?
slide in over here at A.
Retired from what?
A great haunt again. Ash has come in very, very big with some of this fade util.
Yo,
Set
chat.
up
This
his
is
other
okay.
teammates.
I'm telling you right now. If RRQ has a bad
Jemkin
year,
there.
Finds
Sure
bonus
might
here in
be
the
one of the
second half.
nicest pros I've ever met.
This is extremely concerning for RRQ because,
PRX isn't.
believe it or not, Defender
PaperX
side
and
is
DRX are fighting
actually
for the last spot.
one of the better sides of this map for Gen.G. Like they generally go positive. Like at worst they're going
Yes,
even
I saw
on
that
the defender
Marv
side.
like
If you just
they
say
went 6 and
subs,
6 on their defender
it could
side.
be any
So, like,
amount. Let me
this is
specify
really
for you
painful
how
RRQ.
little
Yeah,
the
this
number
is a
was.
really stalwart
And
Gen.G
by
team.
little, I don't mean like
Yep.
don't
Ball
get me
falls.
wrong. All streamers are
So
grateful
too
for
does
every sub
Jemkin,
they
cut
get,
in half by the judge.
but
Karan.
ain't no way we're trying to like.
Just snaps in for it.
I'm not trying to, you know,
Raised spike on the opposite
sell
side
my
of it,
soul
and
for
a
5
snake
gifted.
bite there to defend. RRQ is going to have to save the 2 weapons that they still have in hand.
He's not rich like you. I am not
You would
rich, bro.
suspect.
Do you understand
Bro,
my expenses?
scripting forward
I have
just
a
managed to come
mortgage.
away
I have
with
to
the
pay
kill.
rent.
Picks one off, but
I have to pay for the
Gen.G wouldn't be too
cats.
bothered
I
by
have to
it
pay for
whatsoever.
myself.
See if they try to still make a go of this.
It's definitely not going to be easy.
Rent
Weapon
and mortgage?
upgrade there
Yes,
available
because
for Crazy Guy, but doesn't want to
I'm
make the
currently
noise.
paying rent until my house is built. And
Karan
I have to
seems to
pay
be
mortgage in the meantime.
perfectly, but doesn't get the shot perfectly. Wide swings out, Crazy Guy able to find that kill, but 25 seconds. Unless they want to start sprinting into B, this round is already over.
That's not cap.
Not much else to do. Just
Guys,
hold the angles and
Buying a
hold
house
to
at the
both
age of
teams.
33 is
And
very
again,
like
you know, Gen.G
normal.
just
That's
so
not
aggressive.
rich. That's just a
Gets right up
regular thing.
behind
Like
that
people
toxic
in
screen
esports have
initially
bought houses at
with
like
the
age of
judge
20.
and
Like
punishes
most
Jemkin,
of my
just
teammates
trying
have
to
like
gain a little bit of
houses.
space. Ash? Ooh, close. Saw him, but Crazy Guy, I don't think going to give him the opportunity. That should be on to the next round, and it's another bonus conversion for Gen.G.
Yeah, this is my first house ever.
They are just monstrous here on this. Try to do
13
much else.
years.
Maybe you want to get those orbs. That's about all you really can do at this point. This round is door shut. Move on to the next. And
Of
that was
course,
strange.
I
mean,
saved money
Texture never
in my
even pulled the
13-year
showstopper. I mean, I get it. They were
span
some of them were on an eco,
of my
but
career.
it carried some guns over. I think it's worth going showstopper there. I mean, just end the map. Do some emotional damage to this RRQ squad. Get into icebox as fast as possible. Instead,
This is a replay round. This is a round that we need to see the replay. Is what
Yep.
I mean to say.
yeah, I agree.
No, it's
like
not
a replay
rich.
round where they replay
I'm
the round.
in
Bit of
Toronto.
spam early, but no
I've
pressure
never needed a
from
car.
the side of
Why am I
RRQ.
going to get a
More
car in
throws.
LA? What am I going to do when I
Here
go
we
back to Toronto?
Dimensional drift
Fucking
in play.
make,
Actually, TP's
what,
right off the
drive
rip
to
this.
Toronto?
Throws out another one. He's going to go see what's going on over towards C. Maybe set up the team for a big hit.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my
drive to,
God.
yeah,
Never
dude,
checked
yeah,
the
I'll do that.
Goes for the exit, and Fox United able to immediately put him down. Similar scenes here for Monette. Caron just up and over the top.
Do you Uber everywhere? I don't leave my apartment.
Bound forward, the double check. And cool guys do not look at explosions. Extra just faces away and immediately knows that he's got expired dead to rights.
Don't even need a drive in Toronto? Okay, that's cap.
Nothing left to do.
Although, I've
try
heard
to save.
it's gotten a much
It's
worse.
RRQ.
It's a tough spot
Due
to
to
be in.
overpopulation.
Or pickup has just kind of given away the position a little bit more.
I mean, you're stuck. Stuck here on Mound. Texture's just holding with an op over towards your spawn.
Yo, how does this...
If they decide to fight for the
I'm
space,
watch
I
partying
think
and then
Gen.G
every
will.
single time this shit turns
I mean,
into
be careful
fucking
your Texture, though.
podcast
Don't wanna drop
and
this
an
operator.
AMA. What the fuck, dude? How can this possibly be a
For
thing
another
every
one,
single
and
time?
Whips the shot. Slides back.
Earlier, it was about the
Shot.
Pope,
Okay, crazy guy with a
and
nice
now it's
headshot.
about my financial situation.
Are they sprinting in for a plan? I think it's just sprint to get in behind Rubble here. Surely.
10 seconds left.
I don't.
Is he gonna try to make a go of this? With Cushy looking for a flank. Well, the time's just not there either way. So
Oh yeah, this is over anyway,
maybe
actually.
get some plant money, but Caron is just gonna say no. Denies that away. Op is scooped up by Munchkin, so they're able to go ahead and keep their hands on that. 12-5, map point now
Really,
here in
guys?
hand for Gen.G.
Really?
Smooth sailing. Been looking better.
That's the
and
first
better
time
and
I've seen
better.
someone have that, though.
Munchkin is finding his groove again. I mean, it just could be that.
My long-term goal
When
is to
spring
watch
rolls
party,
around,
like,
that's when
in
Munchkin
general,
wakes up out of
and
his
stream.
hibernation.
That would be my
Spring
long-term
rolls.
goal, like future goal.
Spring rolls. Oh, that does.
Because
sound really
I
good.
genuinely fucking love streaming.
Texture this time. Able to hit the shot. 3 peak spots out multiple and cannot get away with the blast back. At the same time, Jemkin over outside Rubble here. Finds a headshot on to Ash.
You said
Caron on
apart
the
from
hunt.
streaming?
Whips the opening shots.
Apart from streaming,
Looks like both players widely
I'm
gonna go
more
their
open to
separate ways.
coaching, but
Seaside
still, like, I'm pretty, like, if it's
targeted
between
here
coaching and
for
streaming, I
the
think I
side of
pick
RRQ
streaming
for
every
the moment.
time.
Munchkin still creeping in.
Outside of
Box
that,
is on red.
I
Absolutely
would do something in
unexpected.
esports. Because that's where my roots are.
And absolutely unpunished. 2 kills found, 2 players remaining for the side of RRQ. Cushy and Monette refacing back in, a bit of damage suffered here. He looks for more, presses forward, dodges the stun, finds the third, and will be taken down. Seems like 3K is all that anyone's going to get on the side of Gen.G for this map. Double stack here at B main. Monette asks.
Get on the desk? No,
Close
because
this
I would
out.
be just as useless as Yinsu if I did that. Useless ass fucking dog job.
Moving over towards B here pretty quick. Are they gonna stack together is the big question. Yep. Here we go. Nope.
And there you go. This will just hound him down. 13-5, a dominant showing from Gen.G on their map pick
Why can't
of
you,
Lotus.
why can't you do what Munchkin did?